right, guys. I'm gonna make this work. My screen's on 1,000,000%, but eventually you start wiggling around and maybe that green will disappear. Just imagine it in your mind. There's no green there. It's just a brick wall.
Totally not there.
Yeah, just put that out of your mind. Yeah, unfortunately, that's what we're dealing with right now. Dealing with a real crappy day, but we want to really start the show by paying our respects to somebody that was part of the community inadvertently. Everything that we do here, is its origins are in comedy, Vegas comedy. And the first place that I met Bruce was at Champagne's, where this guy comes from Ohio out of nowhere and is doing really well, lighting up the town. And
I wouldn't say that.
I'll give credit where credit's due. And at Champagne's, one of the bartenders is a guy named Mike. He was a
Mark.
I apologize, Mark. I didn't mean to say Mark. And perfect.
There, I fixed
it. Yeah. And Mark was a guy in his mid-50s, a little nervous guy. My memory of him was when pandemic happened. It was me, Bruce, and Ty, and I went to the bar to place my order. And he, no, wait, COVID. I'll do that for you. You sit down, Rob. You sit down. He was a nice guy though, and really pleasant person. Cared about the job he was doing, and that he was, he cared about customer service. An old time kind of a person in that sense. And unfortunately,
He was an amazing conversationalist.
Yeah.
Like he always had something interesting to say and funny.
But
very witty guy.
Unfortunately, he had a weakened heart, and he got into a confrontation with a customer and with a drunken, patron, and it triggered a heart attack, and he unfortunately passed. Now, Bruce was at work. I was nearby on Maryland Parkway and heard about it. And when I got there, there were, oh my God, 10 police squad cars, marked, unmarked, and in front of the place was, I guess, what was his name? The owner of Greg. And I went up to him and I said, look, I'm a friend of Bruce's. He does the comedy here. I just heard about what happened. What's going on? Is everything all right? And he was just waved me off. But the police that were on the scene were very courteous and professional. I asked him what happened. They said, look, we're not at liberty to say. But no one was rude. And I just backed off because I didn't want to. Hey, Samuel. I didn't want to push my luck. I'm far down on the totem pole.
He said they didn't even tell him that he was dead until right before they left. Yeah. He's like, I think they knew because they were having this big meeting and all this shit. But he's like, they didn't tell him until right before they left. They were like, oh yeah, by the way.
Samuel and Balcher, hey. In this case, not fuck the police. They did a good job. Everyone was professional. Hello. I was parked next to that shoe store right next to Champagne's.
That's the thing about it. They said that they can't really do anything about it.
It's one of those things where it was incidental. In other words, the gentleman.
Right. It's not murder. He didn't try to kill him. You know what I mean? Like
the guy probably should have stayed and
They said most he committed was a misdemeanor assault and battery.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, like we were talking about, man, you could possibly try to put a pin for manslaughter, but
you're going to get murdered.
You probably won't get that either,
No, but I would do it just for the sake of it. In other words,
but he's still a fucking jerk off. I said, guy's dead because the guy wanted another drink.
And he wouldn't serve them. He did his job. He would not serve them.
Yeah, they came in, they were wasted. He said, I can't serve you because you're wasted, and the guy went off. And then he committed the cardinal sin that he never did. He went around the bar.
Oh,
and behind the bar. And so at that point, I guess Mark felt like he had to defend himself. So they got into a tussle. And then a customer broke it up. And then afterwards, he was like, yeah, I can't breathe.
And he died.
Call me an ambulance. And by the time the ambulance got there.
And the ambulance is right there.
Right. No, Greg said they showed up real fast because he has the whole thing on video.
Yeah.
Because, Champagne's got cameras everywhere. So the whole thing's on video.
Yeah.
He said the whole entire incident From the time the people came in to the time the paramedics took him out, couldn't have been longer than 20 minutes. So probably 10 minutes, this happened. And then he was like, oh, I don't feel so well. And then they called the police, call the ambulance. By the time the ambulance came.
For those of you who are just tuning in now, we are a
what are we talking about? Last night at Champagne's, our friend Mark, the bartender,
died,
had a heart attack and passed away
because of a dipshit customer.
Because he got into a tussle with a drunken customer who wanted another drink because he was wasted already, and he said no, and so he went off. And then,
hey, Susan.
And then Mark passed away. Like I said earlier this morning, this jerk off sitting at home on his couch probably, and our friend is dead.
Yeah,
because he wanted a fucking drink. People are fucking awful.
Well, let's switch it up. I mean, we want to say thank you.
I was just going to say, so this morning, what happened was you called me at work, and then on my break, I messaged you or whatever, or I called, and you told me something happened. So I messaged Greg, and then Greg told me what happened. So I told Greg, well, I'm at work. I can't really talk right now, so I'll stop by in the morning. So in the morning when I got off work, I went to Champagne's, and I sat with Greg at the bar. He told me everything that happened, and that was pretty awful. He had to call. This is the worst part about it.
Oh.
He had to call. Mark is gay and married. He had to call Mark's husband and tell him that his husband was dead.
He was gay?
Awful. Yeah, he was married too.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he had a husband.
Oh my God.
So Greg had to call his husband and tell him. And Greg was like, I can't imagine, he's like, can you imagine being a cop? I have to tell these people all the time, this man.
So do we know how that turned out?
What do you mean?
Calling the husband and saying, hey,
Well, it's awful.
He'd already spoken.
He was like, I'll never forget this day the rest of my life. And he's like, and neither will he. And what he will remember is me calling him and telling him this, it's fucking terrible.
And well, Champagne's is a bar, and we're not making a joke. And no, it was a bartender, he was a good guy, and he just had a drunk. So it was.
What is he talking about?
I don't know.
You're not supposed to serve drunk people.
No,
people who are obviously
I don't think they heard
intoxicated already.
I don't think they heard the whole thing.
It's the law. You never ran up. I used to own a bar. It's the law. You can't. If someone comes into your bar and they're fucking falling down wasted, you can't give them another drink.
No, that's yeah. You're responsible then if they it's just you just don't do it. But I mean, we just feel bad about it, and this was a good guy. Part of the community. When we talk about comics and all that crap, it's also all the bar owners. It's also all of the waiters and waitresses and bartenders and all of the people around that make the experience good. And we look forward to seeing them.
Well, I said I used to run a club. This is exhibit A why I got out of the business. Because like I said, I started to ask myself, do you want to be doing this when you're 50 years old, wrangling drunks and throwing people out, and getting in fights and having people pull guns on you, and and all the things that go along with running a bar.
And they've got a bouncer.
I got to get out of this business.
They have a bouncer that we're friends with. I don't know if it's good to put his name out there, but they have a good bouncer, and he was due to arrive an hour later because it was 8 o'clock. So their attitude was, oh shit, it's 8 o'clock. Nobody's going to really fuck around early evening.
But this guy was already falling down drunk at 7:30 at night,
Well, thank you, XRP. It hits Bruce a bit more because this is the first, quote unquote club bar that they gave him a hosting position at where, somebody said, yeah.
Well, it's an interesting story. Greg himself is from Cincinnati, where I'm from. This just a coincidence. So Brandon, my friend, who's also from Cincinnati, he lived around the corner from there and was hanging out there. So when I moved here, and he was also working part-time as a janitor, cleaning up the place. So when I first got here, he was like, oh, my friend Greg owns this bar around the corner, and he's from Cincinnati. So I started going there and hanging out and talking to Greg, because when you're from the same place, you have an instant kind of a bond. You know what I mean? At least a repertoire of when you're talking to somebody who's from the same place as you. And so me and him developed a relationship, and then he was like, that's when he brought it up. He was like, well, I'm thinking about bringing comedy back. You want to be the host, you know? Because
now the backstory to that for you is before you got here, two guys hosted that, maybe three, but it was a guy by the name of Randall Thompson, who you see in the videos. Crab Meat.
He's in the Classy Hooligan.
He's in the Classy Hooligans, all the skits that me and Bruce have been posting. And before after him was a guy named John. Why is the last name?
Gilligan.
John Gilligan. Yes, wow, sorry. I haven't seen him in a while. So
yeah, it was Gilligan.
And Gilligan and them hosted it.
Blackshear said he did some there too.
Yeah, a couple of times. But where is he? Did he leave the city?
I haven't seen him though. I don't know where he is. But he said that he hosted it too, because he's one of the people that came up to me and was like, you know, a lot of people have tried to do comedy here and it never worked. Like, you made it the best it's ever been. You and I was like, well, I don't know. I never saw the others. You know, like I think I just got lucky. I moved here at a good time. Like the comedy scene seemed to just be like really popping off when I got here. You know, because somebody was telling me. I can't remember who it was. Oh, it was Aubrey. She said she moved to Reno to do comedy because there was only like 2 open mics in Vegas. This is like 4 or 5 years ago, she said. That there wasn't hardly any mics. And I was like, well, when I got here, there was fucking a mic every night, sometimes 2. You know, like.
Yeah, Susan saying was fun. I'll say this.
Coming back, Susan.
This is what I'll say about that. When it always followed Rebar. So in other words, for the people who live out here, Rebar is in the Arts District. It's off Charleston. And it's as soon as you get off the highway on the 15 going northbound, you get onto Charleston, you'll see there's a little street with a bunch of string lights like Christmas. And that's a cool
little section.
Yeah, it is.
There's like a little theater next to there, too.
Thank you, Paulie. And so that's where Rebar is. And it's an antique. It's a bar with an antique store in the back. And they have a stage and there's comedy.
Thank you, Paulie. And I hope that you're doing well. Paulie just had Paulie just had open heart surgery.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah. He's from Baltimore, but I don't hold that against him.
So
he's a Ravens fan.
Basically, people would leave Rebar, and you have a Rebar, you got like 30 comics going up. So it's going on from 9 to midnight sometimes.
Right.
Long, drawn out, fun, but from like 11 o'clock at night to midnight, if you're at that point, you're just telling jokes to nobody. You're telling jokes to the host and the guy cleaning up the place. But
the other comics are hanging out.
But then what they would do is they would go to Champagne's, and Champagne's kind of sucked for no other reason than you just heard these jokes an hour earlier. Yeah. You've already had a bit to drink, so maybe you're drinking more, maybe you're smoking. And then 2 things happened simultaneously when you got in there. You got in there, and it was like, okay, well, it's the show again, but it's a new face. And everyone loves John Gilligan, and everyone loves Crab Meat, but you're a new face. So automatically, that's going to bring some cachet to it. But then a taco truck shows up with fucking amazing tacos.
That didn't hurt. Like, come and get dollar tacos and we'll tell jokes, you know.
So when the thing, Bruce had no idea. I knew the bartender. I knew of Mark, and we knew Palomino. I just said his name. Fuck it, Palomino, who was a big Mexican guy.
What do you mean that you can't say his name?
I don't know if
He's
it was
not
appropriate. I know. I didn't know if it was appropriate. Anyways, so Palomino's
a hero, man.
Yeah, he is.
You know, Palomino has dragged people out of that shooting.
Oh yeah.
No, he was there and he was pulled people out.
Are you talking about the Route 91?
The mass shooting and happened
Route 91?
When the guy was shooting.
Oh wow, yeah.
Out of the
Route 91 Harvest Festival at the Mandalay Bay. Yeah.
Palomino was there and was dragging people out. He's a real life hero.
So Palomino is a great guy. And he'll be friends with you, but he doesn't fuck around. If you're gonna walk around,
they'll wear no cape. He wears like 70s disco clothes.
Yeah. All right, he does. Cowboy.
I'm sorry, like, it's not like mobster shit, like old.
Yeah, pinky rings. And
yeah. And the loafer shoes. And
perfectly trimmed goatee, the coiffed hair.
Yeah.
With the feather.
Totally Vegas.
Yeah.
But
like rockabilly.
Right. But I'm not kidding. Like he did that. So we made a movie and he's in it. Because they were interviewing.
Wait. Fuck you. This is a waste of my time. Eat shit, bye.
Who is this person?
I don't know.
He comes on and goes, your friend deserves to be dead. And
I don't know. He's, you know what? I'll say this about Samuel. He's doing it from YouTube, so that helps.
He's opinionated.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, either. Like,
no, so
anybody would be like, your friend deserves to die. He should just gave that drunk a drink. What?
Next time you get this violent drunk, you make him more violent.
Right, exactly.
That's the best way to deal with a violent drunk.
Right, exactly.
Make him more. Hey, hold on. He's got a gun too? Offer him bullets. Pardon me, sir. What caliber of bullets does that gun require?
Can I help you with your ammunition needs?
Let me paint a red X on my forehead. Hold on. Here we go. Don't forget to shoot me.
Anyway,
yeah, that's okay.
So yeah, the taco show didn't hurt nothing.
No, it was great.
But you know what?
Oh no, that's what I was gonna say.
People came to that mic from everywhere.
No, but this is what you didn't understand.
Out of town.
This is what you didn't understand was Palomino.
LA people
was not happy that you were there. That first night, you were doing your thing. You were not worried about that. He was looking at me going, "Oh, this is gonna be a fucking disaster. This is gonna be fucking stupid. Oh my God, then we're gonna come. We're gonna have all these people. I don't want to." The way they wanted it, the way Greg wants it, is he doesn't want a lot of bullshit like what happened last night. So he doesn't like having too many people in the bar because he worries about it getting out of control. Palomino worries about it getting out of control. And then suddenly their tone switched that first night. And Palomino's like, I got to fucking deal with this guy now. I don't know who he is. Is he going to start on time? What the fuck is it? It's a 9:15. Hey, tell your friend to get started. What is he doing? What is he doing? He does all night. Now, they were worried that nobody was going to show up. All of a sudden, 4 black chicks show up to get tacos. And like, oh, what's all this now? Oh, we got tacos up in this motherfucker. Oh, I'm going to sit down over here at the bar. This is going to be good. Oh, I got to wash this shit down. Bitch, I know. Let's go get some fucking drinks up in this motherfucker. Oh, and they got motherfuckers telling jokes. Shit. All right. And then everyone stayed. So that first night, you had these 4 black chicks at the front laughing, getting into it, drinking, eating. So the tacos made people thirsty, and then the people were eating and drinking and then watching the comedy. So it worked out. And then other comedians came in, and then a left curveball came in, and there was a burlesque show. And Bruce goes, Rob, there's a burlesque show. And I'm like, oh shit, for real? There's a fucking dudes.
I was happy, dude.
There's a fucking dudes.
I don't even care.
There's a package on that one. This other one's got shoes the size of Michael Jordan.
They had good looking chicks though. They had that too. They had both.
I support the tone down of red and the red glasses. Liz.
Or it's bright orange. He always wears like no,
so listen to this. As I go, wait a minute. I'm sitting there. So there's this one, and let's use the vernacular. There was a tranny. It was like the hot one was his tranny, and I'm like looking at her for a good hot minute, like, there's no Adam's apple. The hands seem small, but the feet seem big. This pre-op.
This is a confusing mixture.
Is this pre-op or post-op? Could somebody play the crying game theme behind me?
I just thought that there's nothing, I'm not from here, but there's nothing more Vegas than let's have a burlesque show and then tell some jokes.
Yeah.
It's like old Lenny Bruce shit.
Yes. So this is there. So I'm checking out the legs because the calves on there, I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, what is this chick bench? What does she deadlift?
You ever seen them chicks on Instagram? There's all kinds of built-up chicks on Instagram.
No, so here's the thing. They in this burlesque show, they have your token, your not Ricky Gervais. Who's that Eddie Izzard looking person?
Right.
You have that Eddie Izzard looking person who comes in. It's a dude, but he's glammed up and he's got the ringleader thing going on. And if he's not there, then it's this big black woman who was a dude and dresses up and does the voice. Hi, my name is Chantel.
Right.
Oh. And you're like, okay, fine, whatever. Then you had like.
Then they brought out that red-haired chick who was fucking.
No, yes. I was getting to that. Then you have this like row of women where you're like, Now this can only mean one of two things. Either you had a kid and you're going through the process of working out and getting better and getting your body back, or you were once or in the process of going from a dude to a woman, and yeah. And the hot one was the tranny. The hot one, because
there was a red-haired chick.
No, there was. So we'll get to the redhead.
Who was a real woman and was fucking gorgeous.
Yes, the redheaded chick would come in and brought in this big chaise lounge, like this, like pimped out. It looked like she robbed Prince's house, and she was thin. She was like this 5'8", reedy, thin redhead who would get like, everyone's helping her bringing furniture. It looks like they're trying to set up like not even a porno shoot. It looks like they're trying to set up a Madonna video from the 90s.
Yeah.
And then she comes out dressed up in the halter, the bustier and all that shit, and was amazing and very seductive, very not sloppy, not, throwing dollars at the stage, none of that shit. Now, ironically enough, who is catcalling is Ryan Barassa. Because he wants to be empowering. So when you're a feminist, you can do the cat calls, but I know goddamn well if I would have done that, heads would have spun around and would have been like, the fuck's wrong with you objectifying these women? These are professional entertainers. These are dancers. They're here for empowerment. They're here to make you feel good and make themselves feel good. It's not just about you.
The other night I did Trouble in Vegas, and there was a burlesque dancer too.
Yeah, so
there was like 3 or 4 comics, and then a burlesque dancer, and then me and another comic. So I had to follow the burlesque dancer.
No one cares about my take on anything. Do you care about my take on this?
I can't. The lamp is blocked.
Oh.
And he told me to shut up anyway, so he doesn't care about my take either.
Oh. So you just came here to tell us that we're fucks. Well, fucking, like I want to do like a Jane Silent Bob and find out where these people live. Just go, did you tell me that no one gives a damn about your take on anything? You fuck.
Right. Just look up.
That is a valid statement. Wow.
Look up everybody's IP address and trace down where they're
Hold on, Liz. Now I'm going to throw you in the headlights.
Hey, don't fuck with my daughter.
What? Well, what is a valid statement here, Liz?
This is my comedy daughter.
Yeah.
That no one cares about your take. Obviously, that's the statement above her.
Yeah. Go bet. Oh, what is she on about? I mean, 10 seconds ago, she's complimenting my slightly bitter outfit.
See that? No one cares about my take. You said it. I thought the other guy told me to shut up and let the real comic talk, but I don't know what that meant either. It's like
there's only 2 of us here, so you got to get.
And I'm the one making money.
You're still stocking cans. I'm still selling couches. Speaking of which,
you get
Liz,
paid to do
I know. Liz,
she said something nice. She did.
I'm trying to piggyback here. Look, if you wanna get your fucking jabs in, you show up at the studio. Otherwise, you're just doing a Marcus Dietz.
Hey, Liz is gonna be at the Gravy Train tomorrow. She's gonna do a spot. So come hang out. Oh, okay.
Whoa!
Oh, thank you. I retract my previous statement.
Whoa! I
do care about what you think about stuff.
Fucking Darius, I'm gonna.
I have to re-examine my whole worldview now. Like.
Wow. I love the fucking hate here from Darius. Fuck you.
Whatever. I think that they noticed that we get sucked into the trolling, so now there's more trolls.
Yeah.
Trying to troll us.
Yeah, I'm gonna remain.
I didn't get sucked into that guy earlier, man. Anybody that says some shit like that is just a prick.
No, that's just
He's like, oh, your friend deserved to die, man. And, you're like,
It's starting to get
That's
graphic
something
with
you
it.
wouldn't say in someone's face.
No.
You would only say that in a comment like
No,
that.
no.
If you said that in my face, I'd punch you right in the mouth.
Doctor, you
I'm
are
not kidding.
so full of baloney.
Right in the fucking mouth if you said something like that. Yeah, people would. That's the thing. It's about the internet. People don't talk like that to each other in person.
Well, who did that comedy bit where they go, you know, you talk a lot of shit in the car when you're on the highway, but you wouldn't. As soon as somebody gets out and stops, you apologize real fast.
Right. Oh, I didn't mean it.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck.
It's like that thing I was saying before. You get on the internet and everybody's like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, no, fuck you. And you think the world's going to end. Then you go to the grocery store. You're like, good morning, good morning. Like,
well, in seriousness.
It's an interesting dichotomy. You know, like people don't talk about that.
Well, in seriousness, though, Mark did make a lot of snide comic.
No, he was. That's how he was, man. He's roasting. He's you know.
I'm trying to remind. Hold on a second. I'm going to embarrass.
It's all in good fun.
I'm gonna really put myself out there, and embarrass myself. Obviously, Darius is. Who are we talking to?
I don't know.
Because if he's saying that Mark made snide comment, that means he's.
He did. That was one of the things that made him great.
No. But I'm saying is, who am I talking to that you know that Mark? Obviously, you're in the Vegas scene. That you know what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm trying to figure out. Then. Oh, XRP, thank you. Thank you. Are we going to make shirts
Why
now?
do we have to fucking split up? Yeah, exactly. Like Team Bruce, Team Rob. it's
fucking Daffy Duck
right.
And Bugs Bunny.
I did too, but like I said, he was fucking. That was part of what made him great.
Yeah.
He was funny. He didn't mean anything by it. He's like it's like a roast. Yeah, no, exactly, Paulie. Guy's a fucking dick. I mean, regardless, no one should ever say anything like that to someone who just lost a friend or something.
Yeah, you know what? Well, here's my answer to that.
You're
Bruce.
a cold, callous motherfucker, you know.
Karma's a motherfucker. You cannot ever avoid karma, and that's the way I look at life. I believe in that. I believe in karma, big time, and I think you do something fucked up, it comes right back at you.
Sometimes then there's people like Roy Cohen or Trump, for example, or Rush Limbaugh. Like it's like they deserve bad karma, but they don't get it for some reason. Well, I mean, I guess you could say he got it. I mean, he went deaf from taking the pills, and then he got the lung cancer. You know, like
wasn't.
But for real, like a lot of evil people just get away with being evil. Like, you know.
Karma isn't. Like, see, Liz.
I have old age, like Ronald Reagan.
Liz is a mechanical engineer, so I would not be surprised at all that Liz it takes a very pragmatic approach to life.
Thank you, Julia. It's a team.
Yes. There we go. Hold on. Yeah.
Remember that? When do twin powers activate? And then the other guy would be like, form of a bucket and a mop. You're like, what the fuck? What kind of janky powers is this?
Did you?
She'd be like, form of an eagle, and then he'd be like that. He'd be like, bucket and mop.
No. You know what?
Yes, but he was a talking head who basically pushed evil.
No. The problem with Rush Limbaugh was it's when you get to the point that you know that you're successful, one of two things has to happen. You either go, this is the recipe that's working, but then when you start to talk and you start to influence the way other people think, you have to have that point. This is what Howard Stern said. Howard Stern changed his format drastically because he wanted to adapt and not be the shithead he was in the 80s and 90s. That's what he said. Rush Limbaugh went further down the pipe and said, "No, this is working for me. I'm going to make fun of the Chinese."
Right.
Hey, Mr. Ching Ching Chong Ching Chong.
Right.
Now, here's the thing: if I'm doing a racist bit, ironically, or whatever the fuck you want to do it, I go.
He's not being ironic.
He's not being ironic though. Artie Lang is the best example. Artie Lang has a bit where he does where he goes, "Nigga, throw me the ball, nigga, throw me the ball," and he goes, I'm a white guy. I'm a white guy. I can't be saying that shit. But what do? I forget where I am. I go, hey, nigger, throw me the... And I'm hearing myself in slow motion say it. And I'm going, okay, this is a white guy automatically disarming the crowd because he just said the N-word. He's saying it ironically, but going in. That's the same thing with Bill Maher. Bill Maher said, "How do we know?" Trump was going, "How do we know Barack Obama is really an American?" So Bill Maher put up a picture of a red orangutan and go, "How do we know that this isn't Donald Trump's father?" And you go, "Ah." So what did Trump do, Darius? Trump sued Bill Maher for $5 million, going, "That's not my father. I will sue anyone."
Whatever became of that?
Nothing. He lost. No, actually, no. Bill Maher never answers that concretely. He goes, "We settled out of court."
Ah, he settled it?
They settled
Why?
it. He never answers straight up. He'll bring it up.
But why would you settle out of court when there's what's the case?
Trump said it was libelous. He goes, "There's no proof that my parents were orangutans."
Yeah, but there's no. It's like the Larry Flint thing. No reasonable person would believe that.
Right.
So it's satire.
Right. But
falls under the satire.
Well, Trump
law.
tried to sue Saturday Night Live.
Well, first of all, Trump tried
to
sue
Jason.
everybody in the fucking world.
I want to see Barack Obama's certificate.
Freedom of speech, yes. Nobody said he can't say these things. What we're saying is, what he's saying is fucking evil. He's pushing evil and racism and all this other shit.
XRP. By the way, fucking right. That is exactly right. The Patriot Act.
Yeah.
The Patriot Act, and also look up the National Defense Authority Act. Under the NDAA, if somebody thinks in the essence of national security that you're a threat, they can detain your ass indefinitely, no habeas corpus, drag you out in the middle of the night. You'll never be seen or heard from again. And by the way, if you live in Las Vegas, they call this the Janet Line. It is a nondescript, unmarked Boeing 727 plane, maybe 737 looking. It's white with a red stripe down the fuselage over the windows. And that's where they haul prisoners, high profile prisoners, and people to Area 51. You can actually look it up, wiki it, the whole 9 yards. And these planes take off. They'll take off.
Why are they taking people to Area 51?
Employees.
Oh, okay. Like you said, prisoners.
And that too.
I was like, why are they taking
both
prisoners to Area 51? No, what I'm saying, why? Why they're taking prisoners there? For CIA and
no, not there, but just in general, wherever they have to take them. By the way, I acknowledge facts.
Guantanamo Bay, maybe.
Trump's thing is this, and I don't want to get lost in Trump. Trump had an actual opportunity to leverage his name and do the shit that Biden's doing right now. Biden just goes, "I'm going to pass an infrastructure act. If you don't like it, fuck you." And Trump could have done that, and everyone would have sucked his dick. Everyone would have like, "Look, this fucking." Instead, he went for all the divisive shit, and I'll leave it there. He had an opportunity. He could have put up a bunch of bridges, Trump lanes, Trump highway, Trump this. He didn't do it. He could have done it, didn't do it. That was what pissed me off, because he promised it. He shot his mouth off about it, and Biden gets in within 100 days and goes, "We're going to pass an infrastructure bill." And then they go, "Well, you're only spending about $15 billion on the out of all of the hundreds of billions."
You know what though? I watched him talk today. It's really the first time I watched him talk, like in a long time.
He's slow and deliberate.
No, but I was thinking to myself, he sounds way different than he did just years ago. Like he's very like
soft spoken.
Yeah, and slurs a little. Kind of.
Yeah, when he was vice president,
it makes me wonder, like, does he have a mini stroke or something? Like.
Here's what I think. When he got picked up to be VP, what was that? How many years ago now? We're talking 12 years ago, and they showed you the picture, Biden as VP, and he was like, "Yeah," and now he's just like, "I want to say that."
Right. Just pretty much like exactly.
I want to say that
nobody really.
Nobody in the last 50 years since Eisenhower has ever tried to do a bill of this magnitude. And
you know what? But I was thinking to myself, you know what? I don't care if he gets this shit done. If he gets all this shit done, I don't give a fuck. If he slurs a little bit, talks slow. You know, I don't fucking care. What I care is that he fixes the Brent Spence Bridge in Cincinnati before it falls into the fucking river and kills a bunch of people.
Here's the thing.
They've been talking about that shit for years and years and years and years and years. And the more you drive by it, the more cracks and shit you see in it. Eventually, this bridge is going to fall into the river and people are going to die. It's not necessary to happen in the richest country in the fucking world. Why can't they get this
Our
fixed?
internet is shit. By the way, I mean, China's kicking the shit out of us. They're going to Africa and buying everything in sight. But I know I think Biden's delegating. I think because when Trump was in charge, anything of any worth was done by Pence. The coronavirus task force was Pence. Middle East peace was Jared Kushner.
How'd that work out?
Yeah. Ministry of the Interior was.
You've actually never sat on it in rush hour when you could feel that motherfucker shaking.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that right now.
The Brent. wait, hold on.
I will not go on that bridge, and I grew up there, my friend.
The Brent Spence. What is that?
It's a bridge. It's on I-75 from Covington, Kentucky to Cincinnati, Ohio. And it's fucked. I mean, it's old. And like I said, you can see cracks in it. Pieces of concrete fall off of it all the time.
I'm clicking on that so everyone sees it. It's
pretty awful.
She is 100% right now. Does this disappear? I clicked it. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Look, you know what the funny thing was pissing off Fox? He's not insanely liberal. There's nothing to complain about. They don't
had to make up that thing where he wants you to stop eating hamburgers. Did you see that?
Yeah.
And then the governor of Texas retweeted it. It's like, this is not going to happen in Texas. Like, this is not even real. Like,
yeah, we know it wasn't real. We know it's not real.
But that's what I'm saying. That's how far off the edge they are now.
Yeah.
They have to make up shit. Yeah, like that's how.
Yeah. You know what I look at Fox News as?
You
know what I think of when I see Fox News? National Lampoons. Remember National Lampoons?
Yeah.
If National Lampoons did a spoof on a news television network, that's what it would be to me. Fox News. It's absolute insanity how goofy it is.
I know. And you're like, why are these people still on TV?
and there's no such thing.
Laura Ingraham is going to here to tell you that the liberal agenda is
No, you got to be uptight like you got.
What the fuck is she talking about?
You got to do it uptight like you got to stick in your twat. Hold on, you got to go. I love America, and I don't know why other people don't think the same way as we do.
Right.
You see, in America, you're actually free to eat meat if you want to eat meat. But liberals don't want you to do that. Joe Biden's new leftist agenda won't allow for that. Do we really need our food being determined to us by AOC?
I love how they throw her in there.
Joining me tonight.
Like she's in the White House making decisions and shit. Like she's just a House member, like every other House member.
Joining me tonight.
But they act like she's like Darth Vader. They'll whip her out of the closet.
Yeah. But then she has to always bring out the guests who has nothing to do with it. Joining me tonight to talk about our lack of freedom is televangelists.
Right.
And you're like, what does he know about any of this? What the fuck are...
Right, Caitlyn Jenner. I want to say something right now. I'm not against Caitlyn Jenner running for the governor of California because she's a transgender person. I don't care about that. I could go for a transgender governor. Like, I'm against Caitlyn Jenner running for governor of California because she's a fucking idiot. She couldn't even, she was meekly controlled by the Kardashian woman like a little bitch. And you're going to think that this person's going to be in charge of the state? And, come on.
Hold on. I have a problem with her being...
You're fucking killing me.
I have a problem with her being transgender.
What?
Seriously. Here's my problem with Caitlyn Jenner being transgender and wanting to run for office. You are a transgender woman, and you're going to be a fucking Republican. How are you going to be able to run an office when you would easily vote against your own self-interest?
Right.
Why would I trust you to do anything when you don't even know enough how to defend yourself?
She's just a Republican because she likes the tax policy. That's what they always say. Like, I'm not a racist. I just like I like the Republican economic. I'm in the free markets and such. So therefore, I will tolerate my own oppression.
Hey there, baby. Let me tell you something. I've got no balls, and that's just fine.
No, no, what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, if you think about it, that's what they're saying. People like that, and the log cabin Republicans,
Yeah, no, but
gay
she's an
Republicans,
idiot.
you know, whatever. They're like, we'll tolerate our own oppression because we agree with tax policy.
No, but she's an idiot. She'll be like, hey, baby, I want to tell you I've got no testicles, and that's just fine. You little queers want to get into my office? Fuck you. I'm the only queer around here. Yeah. Ha ha, baby. Yeah.
Like if the Republicans, if she was running as a Democrat, there would be some idiot on Fox News like Laura Ingraham or Tucker Carlson or somebody that would be like, well, what happens now? Now we have to build a new bathroom for the governor, you know.
Hold on.
But because he's a Republican, they won't say these things that they would say.
But if Caitlyn Jenner decided tomorrow that she was a Democrat, this is what you'll see in Tucker Carlson. Why is it that people think that it's all right to have to build another bathroom?
Right. I'm just asking questions.
I'm just asking questions. I was raised that there was a bathroom for little boys and little girls.
Right.
But now we're going to have a 75-year-old pedophile named Caitlyn Jenner in our girls' bathroom. Do you want your daughter seeing a misshapen penis? I don't.
Look, listen. I don't have nothing against all the things that she's done. No. Like, those things are great. But that doesn't qualify you to be the governor of a fucking state.
No.
Especially the fourth largest economy in the world.
Bruce, get the joke. Not only did she win Woman of the Year, but she won multiple gold medals. No, she didn't win shit. I'd like to see those fucking 75-year-old, nared up legs in high heels.
Box. No, remember? Remember when she was on the Wheatie box?
Yeah,
But back then it was a man. Yeah, he was like,
it's a man, baby.
And then
yeah,
he'd have all his medals on.
Here's my question. Do you think the doctor kept the cock and balls? Like
gold plate.
Yeah, right. No, you put them in the glass. You put them in that that bulletproof glass
dipped in gold.
No, when they do a gender transition thing like that, they take the penis and they make it to the clitoris. So, do you think somewhere out there is Bruce Jenner's testicles and like resin?
I know there's videos, but I never watched it.
No, I mean they take a razor blade and they just aerial pliers that sew it up.
Oh Jesus!
Wait,
I don't know, man.
What they do is they do the
I'll tell you something right now.
They do the estrogen.
People that think that like these people are just doing this for some nefarious reason or whatever, like that you didn't. You think people just choose to do that? Like on a whim.
Hold on, man.
You know what I mean? It's like,
hold
come
on, Bruce,
on, man.
Bruce. Let's. I'm going to tell you all. I'm going to address all the men in the room right now. Anyone who thinks that this is bullshit, I want you to right now take your hands and put them in your pants. Cup your balls. Cup your testicles. Feel them. Roll them around. Give them a squeeze. Feel the pain when you squeeze them a little too hard. Jack yourself off. Now imagine that at one point someone's like, you know what? I don't want that anymore. Here, just.
Jeez, people are fucked up. I saw this show. There's a show. There's a real condition where people amputate themselves. You ever heard of that?
There was a guy.
This guy's like cut off his own leg. He's like I always felt like it wasn't part of me. And then like in one day he just fucking tourniqueted
Jerry Springer,
cut his fucking leg off.
There was a guy who did that.
He's like, I just didn't feel it. It was another people that blind themselves. There's people that do all kinds of shit.
Jason. Now imagine one day. Now think about that, Jason. You just hold on. Well, I'm just going to address Jason right now. Jason, you took your meat, and you stroked it. The vein bulged up. I don't know if you got the veiny cock. I don't know. I'm not trying to picture it. I'm just saying. And you got the tingle. And right before, there's a quick little. You're about to burst, and you try to edge it out. Sometimes you try to hold off, because right now Lexington Steel's cock's in frame, and you don't want to blow your load to Lexington Steel. You don't want that. Okay. You want to see him. You want to see him. You want to see that chick come. You want to see her finish. And you just not. Now, one day you decide, you know what? It's not for me anymore. I want the whole thing removed. Now, if you're willing to do that, because I love nutting. Nutting is amazing, especially if you hold out a minute. If you're willing to lop that off, that means you're serious.
So I said, I can't understand autoerotic asphyxiation. It's like some asshole was sitting around his house, like, I really like coming. But there's got to be more to it. It's not good enough.
No. So wait a minute. Hold on.
No, but that's my point, Julia. There's these people that act like people are doing this for some
but they're stupid.
It's some ridiculous liberal thing.
But hold on, we got a fight going on here. We got a fight going on here. So XRP says that Jason sounds like Calventus sounds Asian. I don't think Calventus sounds Asian. I think it sounds Portuguese. But he says, Jason, you got a little one. Now, hold on. Here's the question.
The commenters are trolling themselves.
Now, here, hold on, Jason. When you jack off, can you get all 5 fingers, or is it just the? Are you
just
doing
a little nub?
Are you doing the
2-finger nub?
Yeah, you're doing the little. Are you chopsticking your own dick?
When you were like a kid and you're like just figuring out like
yeah. What I'm asking here is, can all 5 fingers wrap around? Can you do like the Thanos death grip on your dick? That's what I'm asking. Like, can you do an infinity gauntlet on the
Paulie
dick?
Just had open heart surgery. We're gonna kill.
Hold on. Well, anyway,
Stop
Jason.
laughing so much, Paulie.
Yeah, it depends on the season. Hold on, Bruce. Hold on, Jason. So, all right, we're rolling into summer. Tonight's cold.
He was in the pool. He was.
Oh, by the way,
remember that episode, Shrinkage?
Yeah. Jerry,
like, I was
in the pool, Jerry. Considerable shrinkage. Oh God, it shrinks like a scared seal.
Considerable shrinkage.
Hold on. So wait, Jason, what you're telling me is you can't fist your cock. You can't get the whole cock in your hands, but your sphincter control is so loose right now that you can fit the infinity gauntlet up your ass. All right, so are we talking like no rosebud left? This is just like loose meat.
Hey, look, on that note, listen. Something funny happened last night. They're doing remodel at the store, right?
Okay.
So there's like a fucking big giant crew of fucking Mexicans and shit.
Mexicans.
Putting floor down and shit. So we were on break last night, and they pull up in this car, a couple of them, and they get out, and they're carrying like huge bags of Taco Bell. And I was like, first of all, is this really happening? Like, are these Mexicans all gonna eat Taco Bell? Like, to me, that's just funny.
No.
Because there's Roberto's right down the street where they can get a real burrito.
So,
but anyway, listen. But they're doing all the bathrooms, so there's hardly no bathrooms. And we were all looking at each other. I was like, where the fuck are they going to go? It's like you're going to see the whole crews are lined up outside the one bathroom that works. It's like, oh, God.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No, but
got all the toilets ripped out.
I work at a furniture store, and about every person in the store is Mexican, with the exception of like 3 or 4 people.
Right.
So it's like 10, 15 Mexicans. They'll do a Taco Bell day, and I'm like, isn't this like racist? Like this is like
I'm saying.
It's like,
are you really eating Taco Bell?
Like really?
Why would you do that?
Wait, hold on. Maribel, is that a chupalita? Are you eating a fucking chupalita?
What the fuck are you doing?
You know that was me.
You eating the Doritos Loco Taco right now?
The Dorito Loco. Thank you, Paulie.
Yes, thank you.
No, but yeah, I mean, like, come on.
No, I'm not being mad racist. I just thought it was funny. I said, there's a Roberto's right down the street where they could get a real fucking burrito.
Hold on. Wait a minute. You know, Bruce is going to be the guard for the Taco Bell. Excuse me, Mr. Mexican. Mexi won't. Right. Let me explain something to you. This Taco Bell's
for white people.
This is a white establishment. If you want to get your fill of Mexican food, you go to the Roberto's down the street.
Anymore because it took the Mexican pizza off the menu, which is the only fucking good thing.
Now, excuse me, if you want to go into this establishment, I better see an apron on you. I'll tell you what, and I'll tell you what, you best get to cooking that Mexican pizza.
In the fucking toilet or something.
Hey, by the way, El Baño necesita limpiar El Baño.
I want you to know that I don't endorse Taco Bell for anyone. No one should eat it. It's fucking garbage. But I just thought it was ironic.
Yeah, Bruce, you know who runs the Taco Bells in New York?
25 Mexicans were eating fucking Taco Bell.
No, but you know who runs the Taco Bells in New York?
Who?
Indians.
I said it was Arabs or Indians.
Indians, and they're dicks all the time because you go, can I get the $5 lunchbox? Excuse me, sir. We do not serve the $5 lunchbox here. It is $7.95.
Right.
However, if you purchase all of the items individually, you will find that this is still cheaper at $7.95. Would you like to purchase a $7.95 lunchbox? No, you fuck. I want the $5 lunchbox. Sir.
I just want to hear you say Doritos Loco Taco, sir, please.
Sir, if you want the Doritos Loco Taco, that is $7.95. Whoa! It's supposed to be $3.
Right.
Sir, this is a franchise.
Right.
Me and my family, Rupta Petral, we own this Taco Bell, and the Taco Bell,
it's like
it is $7.95 with the chupalita.
About franchise, like franchises say they may or may not participate. He's like,
yeah,
I'm buying $1, not participating. Shit.
Well, yeah.
You got hamburgers? Nope.
But we got spaghetti. And we've got cats.
Right. Or blankets. And blankets.
Yeah. No, the people who own the one Taco Bell in my town were Indians, and they'd never fucking participate in anything. Sir, so is this where I get the tickets for the Xbox promotion? Sir, we are not participating in the Xbox promotion, no.
Right. Exactly.
But you can go participate now and get tickets to win my daughter's Sega Saturn.
Right.
It is only partially used, and it comes with Sonic the Hedgehog free of charge, and Echo the Dolphin also included.
The only fucking McDonald's or whatever doesn't have Monopoly, you know. It's like.
Hold on a second.
No, we're not participating.
Hold on, let me do this right.
Oh God, don't do that. You'll go completely racist. Like,
sir, we do not have that. If you want to get the
dude said I was a racist.
If you want to get the Xbox promotion, you must go to another Taco Bell.
Exactly. When I lived in Florida, I worked for. This is fucked up. When I moved to Florida, it was in the 90s. I was working in Clearwater for this Subway. It was owned by Arabs, and there was all these Arabs that worked there, and they were all from different countries. Like one guy was from Jordan, one guy was Palestinian, another guy was from Lebanon, and but they were all together. And I didn't think nothing about it, right? And it's like whatever. But
this is bullshit.
Years later, when 9/11 happened, you're like, dude, there was a group of those guys in Tampa, and somebody was giving them money and shit, you know, like, and you're going, dude, I could have worked for these fucking people, you know, I didn't fucking know. I don't know what they're fucking doing. It was one of those places where you worked there and they all spoke English, but then when they wanted to, they would fucking talk to each other, you know. We'd be talking, and then all of a sudden, you know, and they'd be like, "Oh, they don't want me to know what they're saying right now," you know, like.
So, in relation to that,
shitty.
I played Star Wars Galaxies for fucking years. I still play it, by the way. In fact, what they should say?
I'm sorry, I don't even think about that kind of shit. Exactly.
No, I think it's just
exactly because I'm not racist.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't even occur to me.
No, I am racist. I'm really fucking racist. I'm probably the most fucking racist person you'll ever fucking meet.
Well, you have no race, so you're like a half-breed.
Yeah, that's a racist comment. I'm fucking racist. I got no problem admitting that I'm fucking racist. Now, with that being said, first of all, fucking Indians who own fast food restaurants, they're fucking stingy as fuck. If I went to your country, if I went to fucking...
You know what's weird, though?
No, if I went to...
go to an Indian restaurant, they give you big-ass portions.
Yeah, but no. I want you to go to fucking Mumbai. I want you to go to fucking Mumbai and complain like they do, okay? When I worked at fucking Fry's, these fucks would come in there and go, "Excuse me, sir, what is my complimentary handbag?" Complimentary handbag? What the fuck are you? What, did you win an Oscar or some shit? Fuck you. In my country, in India, when you purchase a computer, they give you the case. Well, in my country, America, fuck you. You stingy motherfucker.
Well, maybe that's why you're fucking broke.
I tell you right the fuck now. I'll tell you right the fuck now.
But it's true.
You want some complimentary fucking bag? Why don't you ask your cousin to sew you one? It'll be in the United States in 2 months, provided the fucking boat lets them in.
It's like, remember, I know they say that this country is not a racist country all the time, but do you know that at one time there was like a law, like that, like people like you, like if a slave,
people like you,
no, I'm saying,
and he goes a slave. Holy shit!
If a slave owner had a kid and it was half white, they had a thing where it wasn't white enough. You know, I mean, there was a law. Like they'd be like, "Oh, we're totally not racist, but we have racist, race laws." You know,
Here's the deal. So here's the
Say
deal.
what you can and can't claim to be. You know, like it's like, come on. Man.
Here's the deal.
We're human beings. It doesn't matter. Like
when I was a kid, when I was growing up, I was the only black guy in my class. And I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Now, I've shown the picture. Hold on, I'll show it one more time.
Right, well, you looked more black when you were young.
Hold on, this is because of the green screen.
The whiteness came on later.
Hold on a second. Yes, there's me as a baby right there. Here we go. With my little fucked up,
see,
receding hairline afro.
Right.
And so now you go into life thinking that you're whatever your mom and dad tells you. So my mom tells me I'm her little Italian boy. My father says nothing about it. But they do say this to me.
First of all, you ever seen True Romance?
Well, but they go to me. This is what my father says to me. My mother and father say this to me. You're our Italian son. We love you very much. We couldn't have a boy of our own, so we had you. And they had a book written for adopted children. I have the book over there. And they wrote out, they whited out a couple things and put in the name Bobby or whatever. But they also said this to me. If you ever marry a black woman, we won't show up at the wedding.
Right.
So now you have to understand something. I'm a little boy.
Wait, I'm black.
Thank you, Julia.
It's like, hey, wait a minute.
So now wait a minute. Now mind you, I'm a kid. I'm going through life. I clearly have an afro. I'm darker skinned than I am now.
See, these are the things that people don't want to talk about.
Well, no, and
what I'm saying, the very fact that people think that they could say something like that, and it's perfectly acceptable. Right? Where I'm from, my cousin was excommunicated from our family for years because she married a black guy.
Now,
and then later on, they that always comes back around.
Now, I want to say something.
And they go, I miss my daughter or whatever, so they forgive it. Then they come to find out that the guy's nice and they like him. And now they let him fucking carry the flag when my grandfather died and put it on his grave. They went from he's not allowed at the family gathering to be an honored fucking member.
But here's my thing. At the same time, at the same time now, you have to understand now I'm 41. Okay. And I look back at my life and I go, you know what, man, that was fucked up. And it really affected me mentally in a very detrimental way. As you grow up in life and people don't know how to approach you. They don't know am I approaching a black guy or a white guy? What is he going to say? Is he from the projects? Is he going to be nerdy? So people just are very trepidatious around you. And that fucks your head up because as you get older, you really don't know whom to align yourself with. Everything in life that you do is trying to find out what group of people you align yourself with. And high school, the way our school system is set up is to weed out people and filter them out into different segments.
See, that's what's fucked up. That's when you get these people that say, "Oh, you're a fucking self-hating white person." You're like because once you decide, like, no, I don't want to align myself with this system, the way it's set up, and yes, I acknowledge that white people have been fucked up to other races over the years, and then people go, "Oh, you hate yourself," and you're like, no. It's not that. I'm just saying I don't align myself with these fucking jerk-offs.
Right.
With these racist fucking views. It's like,
No, I know. And I know a lot of Jewish kids with it.
Jewish people get the
but but it was clear that I was
the Jew-fro, they call
it. But I was clear I was not. Now, here's the thing. At the same time now, what's making me sick in society, as much as I felt slighted in many ways, looking back at it, because at the time people would make a joke and I wouldn't get it, and then I got hurt, years later, getting that I was the brunt of these jokes, and it hurt me. But now I'm watching things like Law and Order, they had all these different versions, Law and Order, then SVU, then Criminal Intent, then Law and Order England, and Law and Order blah 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 blah. And now they've got one called Law
and Order Topeka, Kansas.
Whatever.
It was clear that he was ran over by a John Deere tractor.
Right. But now they've got one called Law and Order Organized Crime. And it doesn't do the thing where they do the gong and they take you to a location and there's a medical exam. No, now it's just Elliot Stabler character. His wife is killed by Italians in a really car bombing that looks like something out of a cheesy mafia movie. And then on top of all of that, every character is woke. Every single fucking character has got to be woke. This sergeant is a black woman who is really petite and little, but she's a lesbian with a kid on the way, and she knows where to eat, and she's gonna show you I'm gonna show you what it's all about. And you go, and this is fucking. Now she doesn't do that, but then the other guy, her detective is a little hipster guy. The other guy is a Spanish guy, but he's really soft spoken. And then he's got this hacker who's this nerdy little white chick who has to correct his grammar all the time. Like they had one episode where the episode was
Facebook comments,
right. And here's the clincher: the villain is played by Dylan McDermott, and Dylan McDermott is the villain whose name is Richard Wheatley, and his father was played by Chaz Palminteri, and his father's name in the thing is called like Joe Sinatra. And he's racist. He tries to say as much racist over the top stuff as he can without getting. So he'll go, I'm just saying, I don't like that big wide nose having kid trying to call me his grandson. You got a problem with that? You never let those jungle bunnies, but that's in the past. And the whole thing is the character, the main villain, is angry because his wife is black. He divorces her to marry a hotter black woman, and he's pissed off that his dad, who, by the way, Chaz Palminteri looks nothing like Dylan McDermott. Dylan McDermott's an Irish guy with like pointy nose and blue eyes. Right. And here's Chaz Palminteri with this big fucking Italian schnoz. And he's fucking, I just didn't want my freaking kids to come out half a mook. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to have a fucking mook kid. And here's the thing. Dylan McDermott's animus is that he's angry that his dad was racist. So the villain is the most woke guy ever. He constantly, so he kills his dad because his dad was racist. He goes, you know what, Dad? I can forgive many things, but I can't forgive a racist. And he kills him. And I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
Really?
And no, you're not. I know, Jason. You're not a Jew.
He kills him?
He kills him. Now, here's the thing. And here's the stupid part. In any mob thing, like when Tony Soprano was going after somebody, they would show up and they would have a backup guy.
When I used to troll, that would be the number one thing to go to.
Yeah.
As soon as they hate me, they start calling me, "Oh, you're just a fucking Jew."
I would have been like, here's what I would have said. If somebody called me a Jew, I would have been like, well, guess what?
Damn Jew, fucking coming in here like.
Guess what? Well, this Jew's got a better looking cock than you.
Then they made me a
fucking string cheese for a cock.
Put my face on a Hasidic. So I had to.
You do look Jewish. You do look Jewish.
No, a lot of people think I am.
Yeah, you look Jewish.
But no, I thinks I am.
Oh, Jesus.
Because, he is. And he's always like, when he talks to me, I get the feeling like he's talking to me like I'm one of them.
So Jungle Bunnies, and so XRP goes, my grandfather called my stepdad's Jungle Bunnies boogies, spooks, and honestly I never understood what spooks came from.
You don't hear those particular terms. That's what I say when you said Jungle Bunny. Just
maybe that.
You don't hear that very often anymore.
Macaca. Remember that one congressman who called
Remember Italians used to call him Moulignon?
Moulignon, yeah. That's
Moulis.
Moulis, yeah.
Remember he was, what is it called? Do the Right Thing.
Yeah. Hey, look, I don't want this fucking guy. I don't want my daughter affiliated with no fucking Moulignon.
I love that one. He's like, the fried chicken and biscuit eating 360-degree basketball dunking.
yeah. That was Frank Vincent. Frank Vincent, Do the Right Thing.
It was John Turturro.
No, but Frank Vincent was the one who was beating the shit out of his daughter for being with Wesley Snipes, because Frank Vincent's daughter was Italian.
That's another movie.
No, that's a Spike Lee. Movie. Is that? No, that's
this is different.
No, that's Jungle Fever.
Yeah.
That's Jungle Fever.
Yeah. Do the Right Thing is when they have Danny Aiello runs his pizza parlor in a black neighborhood, and
is he alive?
John Turturro is his son.
Yeah.
And they're all racist. Aiello's not racist, but his sons are.
And they're kicking the shit out of him.
We ain't fucking serving these bullies all day.
No. Well, that was the scene.
These people, they feed you. They fed our family. He's like trying to explain to him. They're good people. They.
Right, so what are you doing? What are you doing with the black? What are you doing with the? What are you doing with the nigga? Right. What are you doing with the movie? What are you doing? And he's trying to walk away. He's trying to walk away from. They beat the shit out of him.
Yeah. Radio Raheem. They kill Radio Raheem at the end.
Yeah.
It causes a riot and shit.
Those movies are great.
That's a great fucking movie.
Jungle Fever, Do the Right Thing, and Girl 7. I think it was called. Great movie.
I don't know if that's Spike Lee. Is that Spike Lee?
That's Spike Lee too. Hold on a second. We really
He
have
did a lot of movies. Like Malcolm X is great, American Gangster. But I mean, but Do the Right Thing is like a real movie about real shit. It's like the electric's out and it's hot as fuck and everybody's hot and they're getting all shitty.
Girl 6.
And it brings out all of this, all of the suppressed racism and shit.
By the way,
and the tensions that are in between.
Hold on. Teresa fucking Randall.
Oh yeah, she's.
Oh. Oh my God. Oh.
Yeah.
Teresa fucking Randall is so fucking hot. Hold on. Oh.
Yeah, she looks pretty good.
Oh, look at that. Look at. Oh.
It's like,
oh, Jesus.
That's why I can't believe that one day and you were like, fuck Zoe Saldana. I was like, what are you talking about? She's hot.
Oh, Teresa Randall. Hold on.
How do you think that Teresa Randall's hot and not Zoe Saldana?
No, fuck Zoe Saldana. She wishes.
You're just mad because they made her. You can't say that she's not good looking chick.
She's okay. But she's not Teresa Randall. Hold on. This is a hot. Hold on. Here's Teresa Randall.
Rosario Dawson.
This is a hot woman, okay? This is a hot woman. Now let's go to your janky Rosario Dawson.
Oh what?
Let's
janky.
Let's check this janky ass bitch.
Janky.
Hold on. Let's
fuck you, man.
Look at this janky bitch.
Kind of fucking.
Hold on. We're gonna do a side by side because look at that's a janky.
First of all, this is probably when they made that movie, so this is probably not a current picture of her.
All right.
She's a lot younger.
I'll give you that. Hold on.
So you're gonna put her at the same age.
Hold on. No, we'll do it right now. Teresa Randall. All right. Hold on.
There you go.
All right. Hold on.
See, it's not that much.
Wait a minute.
She's still good looking.
Hold on. We'll fix this. We'll fix this. Hold on.
You're crazy. You think you don't?
Hold on. Hold on. It's not the greatest, but that's 20 years ago, and that's now.
Right.
I would destroy either one of them.
I'm not saying I wouldn't.
The titties.
But I would also destroy Rosario Dawson.
No. If you got to do a F, Marry, kill.
No, I don't believe in that.
F, Marry, kill.
I don't believe in that.
Rosario Dawson's getting bludgeoned.
Well, whatever. I don't believe in that shit.
Fucking destroy. I destroyed it.
I judge all women like equally.
Rosario Dawson, get the fuck out of here. Hold on.
Look at Martin Lawrence.
Oh no, wait, hold on, wait. All right, hold on. Here's a open new. This is Bad Boys 3. Hold on a second now.
I'm glad that you were like, we got enough racism into this show. Let's get the sexism in here.
Hold on, that's Teresa Randall now. You know what? Yeah, a little, definitely older.
She's still good looking.
But Jesus Christ, we're leveling that. We're leveling the shit out of that.
But dude, Rosario Dawson too.
No, man,
hot.
Look at that. Fucking gorgeous. But if I had to
Zoe Saldana, hot.
Hold on. Now, wait a minute. We're going to throw an audible. We're going to throw an audible in here. We're going to go with Aisha Tyler. Aisha Tyler is.
Yeah, she's hot.
Oh my God. Hold on.
Yeah, she looks good.
Hold on.
I like this pose better with the finger.
Oh. No, I like this bit with the lipstick. Hold on. Oh God. Oh Jesus. No, we'll do this because it's a full picture. All right, hold on. We go. Look at this. Oh God. Yeah. Oh God. What is this? Oh, but Rosario Dawson.
She's like, "Are you gonna come over here and destroy me?" And like, yes,
oh my God.
Yes, I am.
I'm gonna use her face like a pallet, and I'm Bob Ross. Oh my God.
Happy tree there.
Let me explain something. We're going to paint this picture on a double wide stretched canvas of Aisha Tyler's face, and then we're going to put a little alizarin crimson on there because I've jacked off so much I'm shooting blood.
It's like a cross between Bob Ross and Hank Hill.
Oh, hold on. XRP says no. XRP.
Yeah, she's hot. Yeah,
XRP is out of his fucking gourd.
What?
He goes, she's not hot. She's fucking amazing.
Oh, he's just a contrarian, man.
He would, if she showed up If she showed up, fuck that.
No, but I say over there.
I don't give a fuck.
See that.
You're
not the best judge of.
No, Aisha Tyler and Teresa Randall come to.
He's like, first of all, will she use me up like a fucking, like a rag doll?
I want to be dehydrated
and give me no pussy, maybe. Because that's what I'm really into.
Hey. That's
5.5.
Whoa.
What? I told you, dude. Kelly Rowland. I've always had a thing for her.
Kelly Rowland, no.
Yeah.
Teresa Randall, she all right. So
but I'd fuck it too if she showed up. At least you're honest.
George Carlin's best bit is, I've never fucked a 10. I've never fucked a 10, but one night I fucked 5 too.
Right. Right, exactly. That counts.
Teresa Randall.
Oh my
God. No. Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on. One more time, just so we can understand what we were comparing here. AOC. AOC is
like
a 7.
Some kind of treasure.
Wait a minute. AOC, no.
They're women.
AOC.
They can both be beautiful, right?
Hold on. I know, but I'm being.
Everything's not a contest. Why don't you become a beauty contest pageant judge?
You're going to be Donald Trump Jr. Let me tell you something.
AOC is a 7. I put her at an 8, maybe.
Oh, no. She's a 6.
She's hot. Dude.
She's a 6.
And her personality makes her even hotter.
Honestly, I think that my current position affords me.
You've ever been with like a bitchy Latina chick, then you wouldn't really understand.
No, the chick you were referencing is a bitchy Latina chick that I'm dealing with right now.
I was with the girlfriend. No, that's just from like fucking Ukraine or some shit you said.
No, she's half Russian, half Colombian,
Russian.
And Colombian.
Wow, what a fucking combination that is. No, I'm not going to get fucked over here. She's half Russian, half fucking Colombian. It's like, which way do you want to get fucked?
Hold on. All right, now hold on a second. I'm gonna pick a cutesy picture. Open image and new tab. Well, we'll pick a cutesy picture for AOC.
She's not like beautiful, but she's definitely hot. And then I said her personality makes her hotter.
All right, so she's girl next door hot. She's the one that like you're friends with, and then one day before you know it, you're making out, and then you're like fucking, and you feel bad about it. But then you're like, you know what? I may have ruined the friendship. But she was tight, and I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting it to be a little messy, and it wasn't.
I can't imagine why you have these relationship problems.
And now I still like her. I respect her, but like I can't get the image of her.
Everybody talks about Tulsi, but I never thought she was hot.
Tulsi Gabbard. Who the fuck was
not hot?
Hold on.
No, there's a lot of people that think she's hot, but I don't.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Let's get this out of the way. Let's. I could see this. I could see where they were coming, but hold on a second.
She's got a bad complexion.
Yeah, she's got Ray Liotta skin.
Yeah.
That's Ray Liotta skin.
That's the part that I just.
Hold on. That's Ray Liotta skin. Hold on. All right. I'm going to
Plus, some of her views are abhorrent.
Yeah. Hold on. Tulsi Gabbard. Hold on. Tulsi Gabbard, I'm thinking I could rage fuck her. I'm thinking I could spite fuck her, and she would be violent
about that wall now, huh?
Yeah, like, be like, I'm gonna fucking put some immigrants in you, and then I think she would be good. I think she'd be a violent fuck. I think she would be a violent fuck, and I think that would do it for me. I think.
You know what's funny? You have you seen these boards? There's these billboards around town. With these lawyers named Sam and Ash. You know who they are?
Yeah.
And then you see the billboard, you're like, oh, that chick, she's kind of hot, like she looks pretty good. And then they have these commercials, and she talks, and her voice sounds like a grandma. Like she's like, you need to call us for what's right. And you're like. She was hot till she started talking, and she sounds like my grandma. I said, it's like.
Yeah. Hold on, we got a picture. Oh, hold on. Yeah, here we go.
No, here, this one.
Yeah, hold on.
She's hot.
Yeah, she is hot. Hold on a second.
But Charlie was like, she looks like the kind of chick that wanted you to tie her up and do nasty shit to her.
Yes! Yes!
And I was like, oh, yeah, maybe.
Maybe. You're like, maybe. Yeah, I'm down with that. Hold on.
Yeah, she's hot, but I said her voice sounds like an old woman. I wish that I wish I could play her voice. So
why am I not getting a new tab of her? It doesn't matter. She's a blonde chick, blonde hair, blue-eyed chick. Nothing.
She is hot. Why would she need to talk? Because
Hey!
I've already had this discussion before. Because you can't fuck 24 hours a day.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
At some point, you have to talk to these people, and if you can't talk to them, you can't. I can't. You know,
Oh, hold on.
I got a one night stand, maybe. And
Kaylee
like,
McInerney.
I'll never see you again, and that's fine. Or we just fuck. Like I just come to your house. I once had a. She wasn't a girl.
I would treat Kaylee.
I had a girl like that where like I hardly ever saw her, but like if I was drunk, I could call her like at 2 a.m.
Hold on.
What are you doing?
Hold on.
Can I come over? And she'd be like, yeah, come over. And I just come over and we just fuck. Like we hardly ever talk. You know, beyond hello, goodbye. You know.
Hold on. Kaylee McInerney.
No, I could have that. No. See, she's another one. Everybody was like, she's hot. Like I didn't ever thought she was hot.
Hold on. We're gonna.
She looks like some bimbo at the mall.
Hold on. Here's what we're gonna do with Kaylee McInerney. We're gonna turn this chick. I'm gonna turn her into a fucking raw sewage plant when I'm done with her. She's gonna be swimming, and that would be another hate.
Well, is she into BDSM? That's all I want to.
Hold on. She's going to be.
Tie her up and beat her ass, you know.
And we're gonna get rid of the D and the S, and it's just gonna be BM. It's just going to be. We're gonna destroy this chick. She won't be able.
Dude, I've been following this chick on Instagram. Her name is Jenny Poosin. Holy shit, dude! You want to know hot? Look this chick up. I looked her up. Like she actually is somebody. No, it's Poussin.
Hold on. Jenny Posen, yeah, I got it right. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, but that's like fake as fuck.
Oh yeah, she's got big fake tits, but she's good looking.
No, I don't like the big fake tits. You got to have real tits. You got to have.
That's the only flaw. I always wonder why chicks do that.
Because they think, but that
she is hot.
It looks ridiculous.
Yes.
The face looks fake. The tits look ridiculous, and those aren't breasts; those are tits, and they're not even the same size or shape. There's a rib cage going on there. She's you know, there's like this is fucking disaster.
You said like you have a lot of fucking judgment.
No, dude.
For,
I mean,
like
now if I'm just gonna fuck her and forget about her, great. But
that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, well,
it's
then
not like you want to make something like that to be your wife. No, but like if you just want to have some wild sexual experience, you want to go over there. You want to go over there and have porn sex. Yes. Yeah. That you want somebody like that?
Oh well, porn sex. Well, porn sex is, and then she's taking it up her ass, and then she's gonna swallow. I mean, she's gonna clean the pipes. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
She's gonna work it like Con Edison. You know, she's gonna. You know.
That's what I said. I was like, you want someone like that to be your fucking wife?
No.
Yes, I do agree with JT there, Scarlett Johansson. Yes.
Yeah, not bad.
Whoever.
Now I'm just going through all the.
Brothers of these high standards, like maybe your standards.
Hold on, now I'm just going through all
for what you can achieve.
Hold on.
Yes, is why you don't get laid that much.
Standards are too high. What the fuck? Let me tell you something. This is the best all night long.
This is the man who's down on Boulder Highway.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Showing out $25 a pop or whatever.
$25.
And then go, I don't know about that one. She's not
We got to get you out of here.
Yeah, I got to go to work.
Now,
thank you for listening. Tomorrow night, the Gravy Train. We got Steve McAnally with Ryan Barassa featuring. My comedy daughter, Liz Hader, will be there as well, and some other people. And we're having a wake for Mark at midnight at Champagne's after the Gravy Train show.
And right now, I will be going to the Artisan. Hopefully, I make it in time. There's a new show that Randall Crappy Thompson's doing at the Artisan. So if you want to see me live, I'm going to be doing 5 minutes there. Or maybe I'll crash on Bruce's thing and try to weasel my way in.
Yes, and May the 8th, I'll be at the Comedy Alley, which is next to Las Vegas Test Kitchen. Thank you very much for watching. We love you, and like I said.
Oh, and wait, if they want to see you, where do they see you?
What?
On your Instagram.
Oh, Bruce Leonard Comedy.
And I'm Robert Bossler, Bosscellari, Rob Bossler Comedy.
And the
on
Twisted
Instagram.
Mind of Bruce Leonard on Facebook. And thank you very much. And as usual, if you love us, Thank you very much. Tell your friends. If you hate us, tell everybody you fucking know. Good night.
Good night.
See you next